Hey, what's happening, everyone? FitFather back again with another video. So, this one's gonna be a 2-for-1 special again. So, eHero Forge and shout out to your brother, seriously. If you guys aren't subscribed to him already, please go subscribe. He is amazing, an amazing hero player. Um, him and I have been like messaging, chatting back and forth on Discord, just cooking up a storm. He actually brought up this kind of idea to incorporate what you're about to see into this. Um, and initially I was like, no, I don't know if this is gonna work as well as it should. But then thinking about it, I'm like, because I had a different kind of tech choice in there as an idea, but this actually works out really well. So the first build is going to be a 40 card build, and the other one is going to be a 50 card build. So the name of the deck is called the Fallen Hero's Tale. Uh, that's the official name for the deck. Um, but yeah, no, him and I have been like really we've been cooking back and forth, just trying to reinvent the hero, like how it plays, and just min maxing as best as possible to make the hyper consistency as competitive as possible. So, like at this point, it's like we're in the kitchen here cooking. Like we're if we were cooks IRL, if Yu-Gi-Oh players were cooks, we'd be like the Chef Gordon Ramsays here, giving you some Michelin star gourmet hero Yu-Gi-Oh decks. That's the kind of kitchen we're in. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not wasting you guys more of your guys' time. Let's get started. So we're gonna start off with the heroes. You got one Neos, one Stratos, one Shadow Mist, one Liquid, and two Vion. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else in this deck. When it comes to the mainline hero monsters, you're probably like, "What? That's it? No Ferris? No, nope." Because you got two Fallen of Albaz. That's right, everyone. This is a branded hero deck. Um, Hence the name. You got two Aluber, two Springen's Kit. I only bought two of the structure deck. I should have bought a third. I'm not a smart man. I just pick things up and put them down. Put all my stat points in the strength. Uh, and then you got three Ash, because Ash is Ash. No, this build is strictly to just get to branded fusion as fast as possible. That's it. Uh, then you have obviously the bread and butter of the deck, branded fusion. Uh, this is full Neos, like full favorite contact line. This is full board for that, and it's crazy. It's absolutely wild. Then you got two brand opening and one brand high spirits. Eventually, because I didn't buy the third structure deck, it's going to be three brand opening, three Luber. Because I was not a smart man and did not feel like buying a third. That's why. That's why also Spring kits are there. But yeah, no, that would replace like that, and I probably like one Springings kit. But you want to get the branded fusion as fast as possible. That's the whole reason that's there. Then we have the one Fallen and the Virtuous. It's a really good card. Then we have the three A Hero Lives. Kind of standard. And for the other spells, some other spells and traps, we have Crossout, Double Droplet, Rhoda, Called By, Talent, Foolish, three Super Poly, regular Poly, Miracle, and Mass Change. Yes, you can run Mass Change in this deck. It is possible, and I will show you guys the combo lines. It's actually crazy how consistent this is, and how it just comes up so often. I actually like the 40 build a lot more than the 50, but they both do really good things. And then favorite contact, double imperm. As for the 50 build, I'll show you guys what to take out for the extra deck. You got the Draco Tail package. That's right. We are running Draco Tail in this bad boy. And then one extra Brandon High Spirits, because that you actually would run 2 Brandon High Spirits at that point. Just because of obviously you're running dragons and all that. So that would actually mix properly. But yeah, that would be the 50 if you're going to run that. And obviously that would be in the 50 build. But I'll show you guys later what to take out for that. So, extra deck wise, you got your standard Wake Up, Shining, you got Absolute Zero, Esmerado, Infernal Rage, Sunrise, Dark Law, 1 Albion, 1 Mirajide, 1 Mubelion, 1 Titanland, 1 Alba Lunatus, 1 Masquerade, 1 the Dragon that Devours the Dogma, because it's a beast target, and 1 Predaplant Dragostapelia. So I'm actually about to just take out just kind of show you guys the combo lines and just take out what's necessary so you guys can kind of see. What you guys are going to end up probably making and doing with this. So let me just break out. Oh, and for the 3 cards you would take out would be Titanland, Masquerade, and that. That would be the 3 cards that you would take out for the Draco Tail stuff. The Draco Tail fusions. Not that it really matters too much, but yeah. So, let's put this off to the side. Let me grab Poly Miracle, Mass Change, Hero Lives, 1 Branded Fusion. Again, a Looper doesn't matter as long as you get to what you need. And we will need these guys. All right. So, the main combo, what you want to get to as fast as possible, is with Branded Fusion. Now, Branded Fusion, very simple. Activate Branded Fusion. You are going to send Fallen of Albaz and Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist will get you Neos, but so you're going to summon Lubellion. So it's going to go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. You're going to fuse back these 2 back to the deck. And then you're going to summon out Albion. Finishing off the chain, Shadow Mist will get you Neos. Then you're going to fusion summon off of new chain, Albion, banish those 2 to summon Infernal Rage, who will get you Favorite Contact, and then obviously you tribute off to get Sunrise, who will get you the Miracle Fusion, provided you didn't accidentally somehow just draw into it, because that's luck. So there, that is the main combo line. Obviously, then you can kind of do whatever else. It depends. Everything's hand dependent, but there's your interruption, right? So consistent. It's crazy how consistent it is. Then we have the other line, which is, to me, just as cracked. We now have with a Hero Lives. So it's going to be Hero Lives and then Branded Fusion. So these are your 2 cards in hand. Hero Lives, activate. You're going to summon Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist gets you Mass Change. Now, you have activate Branded Fusion. You're going, and in response to activation of Branded Fusion, if they don't change anything, you're going to activate Mass Change Descend. So Dark Law, and then you'll send that and that to summon Albion. So now you'll have Dark Law and Albion. Sorry, that's not Albion. That's Lubellion. Albion on field. And then same exact thing happened as before. Banish. That just gives you 1 extra body. Now, let's say, I don't know, you don't want to go into the Mass Change line. It's not, somehow something happens, right? Let's say you have Vion. And I don't know, let's say you have Branded Opening and like other card. Again, the whole point of this is just to kind of, so you send that, send Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist will then grab Liquid. Obviously, 90% of this is bait because if they see Vion, they're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to stop that, right? You get Branded Opening. You're going to discard these 2. If they don't stop this, if they don't like interrupt it, you can then just banish and get Poly. And there's an extra discard target if you don't want to do that. But you could technically go absolute 0 here if you really wanted to, and you still have an extra card in hand. So then you have Ab 0, and then obviously the same thing would end up happening where you would send Branded Fusion for Albion, Albion banish. Now you have Ab 0 and Albion on board. Ab 0, Infernal Rage, Albion, and then whatever else happens to be in your hand. Now this is a very very consistent deck. I was very surprised by the consistency of it. Obviously, again, the Draco Tail engine mixed in as well. It creates a lot more synergy, but for different reasons. But yeah, no. Yeah, shouts to again to eHero Forge. Go check out his channel. Him and I are going to be like cooking up quite a bit. Because we're just trying to like and especially what he wants. He wants to really reinvent reinvent how heroes go, and I'm right there with them. Because right now we also have the new support coming out too in February. So I have a couple decks, 2 builds that I think are as optimized as I can possibly get them. They play amazing online. Like I have a very high win-loss rate with either build. I personally have a preference towards the 45 build, which runs the 4 Evil Hero, the mini package there, because I just love Malicious Bane, and Malicious Bane just wrecks boards. So, but yeah, that's basically that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. And if you didn't, well, there's always something to take away from something you don't like. So hopefully I'll see you guys next one, and take it easy.